Hello. Hi. Hi, everybody. It's me. It's me. Hi, it's Heather. And we are doing stuff. we're doing something. I don't know what we're doing, but we're doing something. Hey Carmen, I've got these volumes all way too fucking jangly again. Seems very loud. I'm gonna turn everything down a bit. So hi. Also, this music's already annoying me, so that's not a good sign, is it? How's everyone doing? What we're all up to? Hey, Manic, hello. I'm just having a look to see if things are coming through at the right times. I think my chat's a little bit laggy at the moment. I can see it popping up elsewhere. But laggy. Looks like substance abuse. Ah, that was my 20s. What are you talking about? Right. It is substance. Welcome to substance. Welcome to substance abuse. We are going to be working on our girl. And yeah, so I was meant to be doing baking today, but I kind of worried because baking is it's very tedious. Baking is one of those things that involves going backwards and forwards multiple times and having to do little corrections and little fixes and little tweaks and little adjustments. And you have to go back to your one file and do something there and then bring it through to the next one and fix something there and so on and so forth. And it's not particularly fun to watch because a lot of the time I'm grumpy while I'm doing it because it's really annoying that I have to redo things. Headache and starvation is how you're doing? That's no good. Headache, yes. Headache and baking go hand in hand, funny enough. So this is our girly girl. She has been baked in marmoset. Marmoset baking is life. If you have not tried doing baking in marmoset, why not? I mean, even this, like, look how cool this is. So I have, like, she's got transparency maps and everything. Fucking sick. But while I was doing this, I did find some things that need to be fixed. She's also got a texture on most of her stuff, so just ignore that. Like, that's what it looks like. That's just a base coloring thing that's been added there, which makes it look all fancy McGafters. But I found some mistakes. I found some errors. This has been not the worst baking that I've ever done. I've had bigger problems before, but it's definitely had its challenges and its ups and downs. So, and like here you can see where that triangle is. So there have been a few things that have been a bit less than great. Most of it is fairly well hidden though, which is wonderful news. Like, there's an issue over here, but we're gonna fucking ignore it because no one's ever gonna see it. However, there's issues over here. So I fixed a lot of issues yesterday, but these are the ones that I've kind of just left for today. We got this here. We got here. We got all these little artifacts. This, Ruffle and me have had fucking words. So there's a lot of it that I'm actually going to just fix by being sneaky while I texture it because I've lost the will to live. So we're going to fix it while we texture it instead and just kind of hide the mistakes and the errors. But there are some issues that need to be actually addressed. So we can have a look at those as well and see if we can get something slightly cleaner on it. It's not going to be super clean because honestly, I did a really bad job in the retopology and I don't feel like going back. So that's why we're going to do a bit of cheats. I'm going to see if I can fix these little McGafters, these little doohickeys. They don't look so great. We can fix those. But yeah, for the most part, the bake came out pretty clean. Another little one there. That's the other reason that I put the base coloring on. So if you're doing bakes and you take it into Substance Painter or wherever else, something that I do just to make my life faster and easier is if you throw like a shiny material onto it, you can generally see where things have gone wrong. So if you just put a shiny onto it, it picks up those errors a whole lot faster and it makes it a whole lot easier to find where your fuck-ups are. Don't go for gold armors, just go for straight up gold is better, but you know. Anyway, that's one of the ways that you can check to see where you've got baking errors and issues and things that are a little bit weird and wonderful. But for the most part, she's good. For the most part, it's workable. We're going to fix that one little, well, those little bake issues inside the skirt because we do want those to be fixed up. And we are going to do it now. We're going to do it really quickly. So you're going to fix that. And then the other thing is I have been messing around in Marmoset for Marmoset texturing. So if you are interested in seeing Marmoset texturing, let me know. And yeah, we'll get onto that at some point. This is a bit of a low energy stream today. I am a little bit tired. My cat decided to wake me up multiple times throughout the night, which I would be angry about, except you can't be angry because it's cute and little and fuzzy, so you can't be angry with it. But yeah, we've got some fixes. So I've actually started doing the fixes already. I'm going to walk you through how those fixes have taken place and what exactly I'm doing. So this is what it looks like if you're doing bakes in Marmoset Toolbag. It looks terrifying, but it's really not. It's really easy to work with. It's pretty simple. So you set up your little bake group, which is what one of those are. It's got a little bread loaf because it's a bake. Get it? And then you have a low and a high. So in your high, you can throw in all your high poly objects. Low, you throw in all your low poly objects that are going to get baked into this file. Because I'm doing a material set bake, we can see I've got my 4 different bake files here because I have 4 different material sets that I'm working with. So we want 4 different lots of tiles coming out of it. Makes sense. Loaf as in bake. Har, har, har. Yeah, for all of you out there that bake in Substance, Marmoset did it first. I know that Substance Paint has got a croissant. Marmoset's had a loaf of bread way before. Cell. So it's really simple. You set up your little groups. You pop in your low. The moment you pop your low in, your high disappears, so you won't be able to see it. You can switch it on and toggle it on and off so you can see what the hell you're working with, which is groovy. And then if you want to go in and move things around, you absolutely can, which is why this is why it's better than working in Substance. Because for a start, when you bring in all of your stuff, you get all of your different things. All of your different meshes are here. You can select them, which means that you can select them and split them out while you're doing your bake over here. You don't have to, split it out in Maya, then bake it in Substance and bring it all back in and then bring it all, like, you don't have to do that. You can just pull things and move things around. You literally press W and you can move things around. So you can pull things apart, make sure that you keep them overlaid so obviously they bake on top of one another, and it is as simple as that. That is what it looks like. The really fun thing, I'll go over this in some detail at some point. If you go over and hit your low button over here, it looks like a little pizza slice, but it's a bake mesh. If you hit the pizza slice, so all of this will take place in real time. So you can see it updating. I've got mine paused at the moment just because otherwise it's really annoying to work with. And I've already fixed 1 or 2 of the little places, but you can still see some of the issues, which we're now going to just go and have a look and fix it because we can. So if you hit on this, you're going to get different options. You can paint the offset and you can paint the skew. Painting offset is just painting the offset of your cage. So you can adjust every element of the cage to your heart's content. And it is as simple as just like painting over it. So I'm going to hit bake, just because I want to be able to like see if we can do this in real time on the stream so you can actually see what the hell I'm talking about. You can see the errors that are coming through here on the bake. A lot of that might actually just be because the mesh is quite thin. I'm going to pull the mesh out a bit, see if we can fix. When in doubt, you can always go and have a look at your actual maps and then, see where the error is, if it's in the normals or if it's in ambient occlusion or wherever the hell it is. Another way to fix things is obviously to cheat and you just dump everything into Photoshop and fix it manually, which is an option. But we'll see. So I'm going to give it a few seconds just to think about what it's doing with its life and bake. And while I'm doing that, why don't you guys tell me a story? Tell me a story. I am tired. I don't feel like being entertaining. Who have we got in chat? Who is here? Story time. Oh, hey, Mr. Wi-Fi. Hello, hello. Yeah, so I was messing around with the texturing setup. It seems easy enough. We may have a few glitches here while it's baking. This is one of the other reasons that I don't like baking on stream. Apparently, because I'm streaming, it's going to crash out on me. No. Yeah, that's the other reason that I don't like doing streams and baking at the same time. The moment I try and do that, it's all going to go a bit choppy and freak out because it's obviously very GPU intensive, CPU intensive, APU intensive, OAP intensive, mental intensive. So I'm going to leave that one alone for now. No, it's me. It's literally just because, yeah, it's GPU. So obviously it's going to hate you. See, it's all good now. Crashed, now it's fine. Anyway, I'll bake that later and fix it out. We can work with what we got for now. So what I was thinking about doing is... What I was thinking about doing is doing two different versions of this character for texturing. Version 1 is going to be in here. So we're going to do a Substance Painter paint. And then version 2, we're going to do a Marmoset paint. So we can do a comparison side by side of which process worked better, which one wasn't as good, one did nice things, ones blew up and fell apart. What do you guys think? Oh my god, I'm so tired. Low energy stream tonight, guys. Low energy. Okay, so what I have done in here so far is I have thrown in base coloring, and it is literally just this. This is a really easy file setup that I've got. It's what I throw on first when I first get going with things. It will give you a mid-tone, a shadow, and a light. It's as easy as that. And what I'm going to do first of all is I'm going to start by masking out different sections. So we've got our cloth that we're working with here, but obviously we got lots of different elements to that cloth. So we are going to start by splitting out all the different sections that we want to be basically different colors. That's what we're going to do. The other thing we're going to do is find the reference, because I actually don't have the reference up. Terrible. Update now. No. So we're going to leave that. Ah, someone did something. I don't know what it was, but thanks. Thanks for the thing. Are we going to subscribe? Oh, thank you. Tamara? Hi. Yay. Hello, my love. Yay, you make me happy. Let us not break my brain too much. Let's try and work out what I'm doing. Okay. Been a while since I've done texturing. Let's add a black mask on here. Actually, no, let's not. Let's... Do I want a black mask on here? Or already having to overthink things? I'm thinking about where to start. Okay. This is going to be dress. So I'm just going to mess around with the mid-tones for now. So our dress is somewhere in the purple region. I can just grab that color. To begin with, I tend to throw everything just straight on here. You can see over here where those bake errors are. There and there. But it's all right, because what we'll do is we'll fix those and then use the different tiles in here. Go across, it's not a problem. Hey! Hello! Meow Mara. That's so cute. That's adorable. Let's... Why is my brain like this? So all we've done is adjusted the mid-tone on it. It's not going to look super great. Just, yeah, kind of putting it into place. And I am selecting the UV because I can and because I'm lazy. Reference already. It's all going so well. Where did my reference go? Okay, so that's going to be a different color. Close that one down. Go here. Oh, nice. And yes, you need to label everything. Label things, please. Please label things. Don't try and like cheap your way out on it. Okay, so that one. I wonder if we can just select object. Hell yeah. Those ones, and then we will do a lot, which is going to be our frills. So the other way to do this would be if you were to do your color IDs really early in the game. I never use color IDs because they're just not part of my workflow, so I just don't. But you know, if you did, you're welcome to do. Looking beautiful, right? It's all good. Stunning. Purple looks like dirty white. It is right now. It is. Each one has got 3 different layers. We're only changing the mid-tone at the moment. We haven't changed any of the light color. That's all light color at the top. That's why it looks white. It's not changing color. It's not changing color. I'm just setting up masks. Fine. Don't panic. Don't panic. It's okay. This one's going to be even worse. Look. Going bright white. If I wasn't so lazy, wait here, I'll make it easier. There we go. Now, does everyone feel better? Everyone feel better? No, in the reference, I mean, yeah, it's like a grayish, gray color. It's gray something. It's grayish. We'll get to that. But now it's just that we have actual things in place. Mask. It's always fun when you hit the wrong. I haven't even got my tablet plugged in for this one, so we're not going to be getting into like hand painting or anything right now. Just getting the fundamental. Ah, we got those things as well. Feel bad. Now I'm gonna actually like colorful. It's always fun when your shadow color ends up being like a brighter color. What do you think that is? Interesting. Interesting. It's a thing. I don't know what the thing is. All this time I thought these were yellow. I like to color coordinate everything because otherwise I get confused. I have a small brain. I only do small things. Gonna go for like a grayish. I don't know what colors. Color picker says it's this. Guess that kind of works. Yellow would be cute. I thought it was little yellow sticks there. I don't know why. The whole time I've been working. Terrific. One brain cell has limited capacity. Oh yeah, totally true. So it's really interesting. Okay, it's not really interesting, but it is interesting because they've kind of proven that eyewitnesses at crimes and events and whatnot are actually pretty useless because people don't remember. They think they do, but they don't. And your brain will like fill in the gaps. Same as like I the whole time thought that was yellow. My brain just filled in the gap. It's interesting. I find it interesting. Hooray, she's done. We don't have to do anything else. Oh, wait, hold on. Ah, fuck. I'm gonna have to split this out as well. I haven't got my tablet plugged in. I don't want to do it with a mouse. Can I find this on here and just get a straight line? Probably not. I don't think I straightened this. Hello? Hello, sleeves? Ah, shit. No. I'm gonna have to paint it. Boo. Oh, more than one I noticed. Yeah, it's interesting. Like, I never realized that there was so much variation in what people remembered. I promise that I will come back here and do things neatly, like tablet and stuff. But now we're doing Ella Mouse. If I was smart, I would have done this with symmetry, but here we are. Ooh, tomorrow I've got to go back to sculpting. But I'm just settling into doing textures. I don't want to go back to sculpt. That'll be nice to go back and do something. Also this week, I will be attending the Guildford's Games Festival for the first time. Myself and Peter Acampo will be descending upon Game Festival, and we will be there to check out all the different game stalls that are available. I don't know. I don't know what to expect, to be honest. I've never gone. But it'll be interesting to see what there is. But yeah, if you're going to be in Guildford, come and... Hi! Why is symmetry not on by default? I don't know. Wasn't. I don't know. Because most of the time, like, it's not symmetrical when you're painting, right? I don't know. Is it? Maybe? I don't know. Leave me. Because I switched it off and then forgot to switch it back on, probably. There's probably a very good reason, and that reason is probably me. Not feeling that. Sometimes I do just like changing things. Hey, base colors. Nice. Well, let's not get to head yet. Let's go do... Yay, metal. No symmetry. I think it's because the last time I was in here, I was doing hand painting and I didn't want symmetry on for it. Okay. Okay. Choices. So many choices. Okay, let's go. This one is going to be wires, because that's the thing that I most want to see done. Then we are going to have them. Then we're gonna bones. Trust me, I know what I'm talking about with bones. Ah. Eh. Bones. Ribonies. What else have we got? Are our hands a different color? They are not. Ooh, mask. Kind of the same. Oh, and key. Yeah. Keys. All right. So let's get base colors in for these. Add a black mask. Mask. Okay. So for wires, we're going to go for like this weird coppery color. Could just throw a straight up copper in there, but I don't feel like it. I want to try and play and make it my own. Cannot stop me. Oh. That is so gross because why is this flesh? Why is it flesh colored? For the sake of my own sanity, I'm going to add a fill layer into this one and just a metal because it's creepy. It was just getting creepy there. Like there's a little orangey or something not quite as like human. That'll do. I feel a little bit less gross about that. That'll do. And obviously we'll do opacity and stuff. Play with that later. For now, this is fine. All right. So the other thing you can always do is just duplicate these out the whole time if you're finding that you're using the same sort of setup. I didn't do that. That was silly. Limbs. We have got color. I think the light color should stay white, to be honest. That, and then we'll add a fill layer and just... I do everything very layered. Like I'll do my fixed layers and the rest as separate layers just so that I can find them. And then usually if I'm being good, put an actual name. Cute though. Earthworm. Ha. Oh, wait, hold on. Let's do symmetry. Like symmetry. Wow. Wow, symmetry. Yeah. Hey, look, there's another little piece there. Telling you the retopology that I did in ZBrush. Terrible idea. It really, really screwed me over in the long run. I spent more time fixing things and actually getting on with it. Okie dokie. I'll do it. Cute. Kind of looks alright. It's quite cute. Nice color. Let's go for bones. God, we're gonna get earthworm pink again. It's not great. It is ZBrush retopology tool is really good. It's only just come out, and so far it's very impressive. There's a lot of things that it does really, really well. But for a full pipeline project, it's a little bit, yeah, it doesn't really fit in too well. I think your mic is a bit far from you. How about now? Cutting out lower volumes. Oh no! Maybe that's just because I'm mumbling. Maybe I'm just mumbling today. I told you it's low energy day, guys. I'm sorry. We got a big mumble going on. There. Is it close enough now? Hopefully you can actually hear me. But I think a lot of it is just that I'm mumbling because I'm tired. Yeah, so ZBrush retopology tool, it works. It does good things. There's some really cool stuff. It's very promising, I would say. It is, from the understanding of the tool, is decent. Yeah, it's decent. It's got a lot of potential, and I think that it's going to be really good. But for now, if you're doing a full pipeline character, stick with Maya. Yeah. Yeah. It's... You like to use it. I mean, I love ZBrush. ZBrush is my favorite thing. So I wanted to love it very much. So I really wanted it to become my new go-to way of working. But to be honest, it was good. Like, there's some stuff that it does that are really, really cool. But when you're trying to work on, like, you know, multi-sides, it was giving me grief. You couldn't flip a mesh around and work on both sides of it quite so easily. There were little things that it did, and then it did have a tendency, but again, I do think this is user error. It has a tendency to extrude points and give you random floating verts and random floating pieces, which it doesn't get rid of. And then trying to find them when you're doing anything like your UVs, I kept on getting the warning of, like, you have non-manifold UVs. Just... So anyway, it's good, but it wasn't what I needed to be using for this, I don't think. Anyway, let's go back to color. Let's carry on coloring in and pretending that it's a full-time job. Oh no, my life is so hard. I have to color in. 3D artists. We got nothing to complain about. Hey, why are you not working? Phones? Color? Ah. Let's change that. Why is metal not giving me metal? Oh, it is. It's just really shitty metal. Very pinky. Maybe that color? I don't know. I don't know. I'm very aware of how much I mumble now. It's not good. I'm sorry that I mumble as much as I do. Blame my cat. She was cold last night. She demanded that I wake up and, like, help her. And you can't say no to that because it's fucking cute. Is that it? That's all the bones? That's all the bones. I wish I could do everything in ZBrush. Yeah, I agree. I mean, honestly, that was what I was trying to do, is, like, fuck me if I can, like, do everything in ZBrush and then I don't need Maya and then I don't need this and I don't need that. That'd be great. It's one of the reasons that I'm going to test out the texturing in Marmoset, because I already bake and render there. If I can bake texture and render there, that'd be amazing. It would be so much more easy to work with. Yay, food's arrived. Very good. Oh, hello, hello. Nice to see you. Hi, guys. Nice to see so many people pitching up for the stream. Thank you. I appreciate it. I appreciate the support. All right. Do you know that these aren't even yellow? I keep thinking that there's yellow in this, but there is no yellow. It's just me hallucinating colors. I'm just, yeah, hallucinating. That's yellowish. I want it to be yellow. You have a confusion and a question, you can ask. I can't promise that I'll answer it, but yeah, what's the question? Maybe someone in chat can answer as well. Oh, I like that. That's quite cool. Ooh, guess who forgot to make that one? Doodles. Okay, let's do the mask. We're just going to do the base color on this for now. It's just going to be a base. The base. Not getting a decent color for a shadow. We'll go with that one. God help us. Actually, it's not far off. It is not bad. It is not bad. The base, no tremble. See, I can tell you're not British because otherwise you would have referenced a buttery biscuit base. A buttery biscuit base. All right. So mid color, we're going to just do these keys really quickly. Oh, did we leave these behind? We did. Let's do those as the limbs. Oop. Those guys can be on there. Did I do the hands? Oh, videos before starting sculpting in ZBrush. People say don't go for Blender. Some say do. Sculpting easy in Blender. The discussion. The endless discussion of Blender. For me personally, I would not sculpt in Blender. Ever. I would just never do it. It's not that good. I would sculpt in ZBrush. ZBrush is still miles ahead on that. I'm not saying that Blender is terrible. I'm not saying that Blender can't be used. And I'm not saying that Blender won't catch up. I'm not saying that Blender doesn't have potential. Please don't come after me. All I'm saying is that right now, I personally, in my humble opinion, and no, you cannot change it, would use ZBrush. Should see some of the stuff that I get hit with on the internet these days. I don't mean you don't like Blender. I never said I don't like Blender. Just don't use Blender. It's okay to not use Blender. We don't all have to use the same software, guys. Okay. Ah, you stay there. You. Blender free, ZBrush better but expensive. Yeah, that's also valid. So I'm not just saying that if industry choose ZBrush in videos, ZBrush versus Blender, but I didn't fit the Blender remesh system and etc. I have no idea what you're asking. I'm so sorry. The industry generally uses ZBrush. But again, that's not to say that people aren't using Blender more and more. There's do whatever you can afford and do whatever makes you happy. That's my advice. I hate it when people are like, which one should I use? Like, man, use whatever you can use. Use whatever you can afford. It doesn't matter. You can use a literal rock and chisel to sculpt. Doesn't matter. If you're a good artist, you'll be a good artist there too. If you're a bad artist, you'll be a bad artist there too. If you don't know your fundamentals, you still won't know your fundamentals. So. Okay, where are we with our girly? Hey, we're nearly done. No. Okay, so we're not nearly done. Damn. Double damn. Let's go to the head. I don't feel like doing skin painting. Say it louder. Say what louder? That you're going to be a bad artist? No, I'm trying to preach being like positive about things. I'm just being grumpy today. But it's the truth. Like if you can't sculpt, you can't sculpt. If you don't know how to sculpt, you don't know how to use, like you can, if you know how to sculpt, you can sculpt in any software once you learn the software. If you understand human form, you'll understand the human form when you're drawing it, sculpting it, digitally drawing it, etc. Doesn't matter what software you're using. Practice your fundamentals in whatever you can afford, in whatever you can do. Just do it that way. All right, let's have a look at this girl. It's face time. Yay, with all of the different layers of face. So for her face, I'm trying to decide if I want to use this base layering. I might not. I might just go in there and do it. Whoa, what happened here? Oh, I might have to go fix a thing. No bueno. No bueno. Can we hide it? When in doubt, can I hide it? Yeah, we can hide it. We can hide it. Quit ZBrush now. No, ZBrush is lovely. ZBrush is cool. Like everyone complains about how difficult ZBrush is because it's got a UI. It doesn't have a difficult UI. It has a different UI. In the same regards, Unreal doesn't have a difficult UI. It has a different UI. It also has buttons that you don't understand because you don't know what they do. That's okay. You don't need to know that straight away. What you need to do is try and practice, watch tutorials, practice some more. Eventually it's not scary. You never get, like, it doesn't matter what, when you open up a game for the first time, it gives you a cute little tutorial, like open scene where you practice all your things and it gives you the little pop-ups of like, this key does this key does that. Because learning software is hard. And that's just for playing a game. So if you're learning software to make the game, like it's going to be harder. You're going to have to practice more. You're going to have to read more pop-ups and more little instruction manuals. That's it. That's all there is to it. There's no magic trick to learning things, guys. There's no magic trick to being good at art. There is no magic trick to being good at texturing or sculpting or painting or playing the fucking violin. All of it takes practice, dedication, and the will to actually learn something. That's it. How do you learn anatomy? By learning anatomy. That's it. There's no cool little like, well, if you use Blender, you're going to be immediately better at everything. It's not how it works. Doesn't matter. Go to the ZBrush UI change they announced. Don't be, because I have it on good authority that when they bring out the new UI, for a start, the new UI is going to be a lot more like bubbly and user-friendly-ish and cutesy and rounded, so it doesn't intimidate people who are scared of sharp edges. But you're going to have the option to stick with vanilla as well, so you can stay with the vanilla option or use the new one and then slowly work your way across. It'll be running for like a good couple of years before they start unwinding it. Don't stress about it. And again, it's just a new UI. If you want to have a crash course in that, go have a look at the videos I've already got up or go practice on an iPad. iPad is probably the UI that they're going to bring out for the computers as well. Bought a 1,000 tablet to be a better artist. I got mad at the tablet for not making me a better artist. Yeah, dude, I mean, like, that's the thing. Okay, so right, I'm gonna have a rant. Here's my rant. You ready for it? Here, 1, 2, 3, go. I'm working on a laptop, not a desktop, a laptop computer. My laptop is a Lenovo Legion. It is an i7 and it's from about 5 or 6 years ago. It has a 2060 graphics card. That's why it crashed when I was trying to do the whole thing with the baking and stuff while streaming. It's gonna crash. Doesn't mean I'm a shit artist. I can still do plenty with it. In fact, it makes you a better artist because you learn how to do things a lot more sneakily. But you can do the same thing as an artist that's got a 5090 incredible, amazing, whatever setup. If they haven't had the practice, they haven't spent the time, they haven't been dedicated to their craft, I can still do what they can do. Nothing's going to stop me. You don't need the best equipment. You don't need the best everything. You don't need brand new everything. You just need to be able to go and practice it. That is it. And if you find that when you're practicing it, it's giving you grief, increase your RAM. I don't know what to tell you, man. Again, I'm working on a 20. I don't even think it's a 2090. I think it's a 2060 card. not a good card. But it's fine. Yeah, exactly. 10,000 warcraft speed dies all the time. Spend a lot of time fixing it. Never had to. Okay, so touch wood, I've never had to fix anything in the laptop. The only thing that I've adjusted in this laptop to change it from being a bog standard Lenovo Legion laptop is I increased from 32 to 64 bits of RAM. That's it. All I did. I run on a laptop. I run on a very standard setup. I have one ultra wide screen, which is great. I have my MSI screen, which is great because it's got true color. That's a Logitech camera. That's a 10-pound ring light that I got off Amazon. If I can do it, why can't you? Come on. Come on. Come on. PC is from 8 years ago. It's for shout your RTX 1080. Exactly. Exactly. And I've seen your art. I know your art. Like, you're fine. Exactly that. Like, don't put those barriers in front of you and go like, well, I need to have this. Otherwise, I can't do that. You absolutely can. In the same regards, like if you're working on something where you've got not the best graphics card, not the best RAM, not the best whatever else, split your project into multiple files. It's all doable, guys. It's all doable. You're finding that your texturing project is like lagging out and giving you grief. Split it into different files. Split it into 4 different files, 1 per tile set, off you go. Easy. Easy, easy, easy. You can split things into small pieces. Then when it's all done and baked and whatever, throw it all together again. You can still work with it. It's okay. Your GPU was crying. I mean, I think your GPU was trying to cry, but it was mummified and probably wasn't getting any liquid out. But yeah, that's why like when I'm streaming, I'm very careful about what I'm streaming and what sections I'm screaming. Like the baking, I knew the baking was going to crash my computer. There was no ways that I was going to be able to bake and also stream at the same time. We gave it a try. It's all right. And that's it. If you really want the new and shiny things, go and get the new and shiny things. It's your life. Do whatever makes you happiest, but don't stand there in front of other people and say, well, I can't do it because I don't have the... You absolutely can. Fucking cavemen were able to create art using mud and their hands. What's your excuse? Yeah, grumpy Heather. Yeah. On that note, let's have a word from today's sponsors. Today's sponsors are caffeine and anxiety, my go-tos that always keep me running at full throttle. Thank you, caffeine and anxiety, for keeping me alive. I'll be back in just a minute. Bye, guys. Alrighty, we are back. I'm done ranting. I'm tired. 3D manic. Yes, you can actually do a lot more than what I can do. You're just better. I'm not better. I'm not better. There's no ways that I'm better. I'm not better. I don't say these things with the attitude of being better. It's just I'm not better. I'm not better than any other artist out there. And if you're a good artist, you're always going to think that about yourself anyway, because you're always going to want to push yourself further, push yourself harder, learn something new, challenge yourself, etc., etc., etc. The only difference between myself and someone else is that I will do it whether or not I think I can do it. That is the difference. You would have said it the same, but gentler. Yeah, hi, Pat. You would have said it a whole lot nicer. I was ranting that it doesn't matter what gear you're using or what software you're using. If you're a shit artist, you're going to be a shit artist. Which is the negative way of saying if you're a good artist, you're going to be a good artist no matter where you are as well. If you have your fundamentals and you have your practices in place, then you'll be fine no matter where you are. Doesn't matter. I'm trying to compliment you. Oh no, shush you. Don't miss me. No missing, please. Go away. This girl and I, this is my phase. This every day of my life. Okay. Let's do something about her head. Her head. Look at that. That's her entire body towel. He has no body. See it. Feel like that conversation stops so many people from being artists. How so? What do you mean? From the way I said it? I mean, I can say it nicer. I can say it in a nicer way. Like there are nicer ways to say it as well. I just don't sugarcoat things. I never sugarcoat things. I will tell you exactly what it is. Like, trust me, my students know this very, very well. Like, I'll tell you if your art is bad. I'll tell you if it's good, but I'll tell you if it's bad. Because if you don't tell someone that their art is bad or that the work that they're doing is bad or that the way that they've done it is wrong, they're never going to learn and they're never going to grow. I had a mentor at one point who was lovely and he was incredibly talented. He worked for a massive game studio that you all know, and I can't say his name out loud, but when I was working under him, it drove me insane because every time I came in for my sessions, he was like, yeah, this is great. You're doing a good job. This looks really sick. And I'm like, I don't want to hear that. I want to hear everything that's wrong with my work. I want to know everything that's broken about my work. I want to know everything that I need to fix and improve, like everything. Hurt my feelings, because the only way that I'm going to get any better is if I'm constantly challenged and if I'm constantly striving to do more. So, you know, if you're working with a mentor and your mentor is only ever telling you that you're very clever and you're a sunshine beam of light and holiness, they're not doing their job. They need to tell you what's wrong. They need to tell you that there's more that you could do, because there is always more that you could do. Yeah. Asking the question. Yeah. Whole purpose of being an artist for me personally is constantly striving to improve and be better than yesterday. Exactly. Man, no one knows how to play the piano when they're born. I mean, maybe there's like 5 people in the world that did, but you constantly got to practice. Art is the same. I think the biggest problem that artists have is how often we get told, oh, you're so talented. Not talent, it's hours. It's hours of practice, hours of research. There's no talent involved. I'm not a talented artist. I just practice really hard. Support your students, but be honest where they need to improve. Exactly. Yeah, that's exactly what it is. It should be a collaboration thing of like, it looks nice. I like this. This looks good. It's the same as when you're giving feedback, and like this goes out to everyone on different art channels and stuff like that. If you're in the line of giving feedback or looking at other people's work and stuff, there's a specific way of giving feedback, guys. It's the shit sandwich. You give the shit sandwich. So, you know, you say to them, I like this. It looks really good. This needs to be improved. Here's how. But I like that piece over there. And that is the thing. Like, you got to balance how you do things. If you go in to give someone feedback and you go like, this is shit, this is shit, this is shit, and you're shit, they're gonna lose hope and they're gonna give up. It's not gonna work out. Always be careful. Like artists are tender souls. We all go like, oh, we love getting feedback. No, we don't. We hate feedback. We hate it. You shouldn't hate it, but we do. But yeah, like be careful about it. You hate the word talent? Yeah, me too. Me too, me too. Vincent Minier. Who's that? Who's Vincent Minier? Also, hi. First time chat from Sponge de Bob. Hey, SpongeBob. Yeah, talent. No, sir. I've metaphorically wiped my butt with sandpaper to be where I am today. Yeah, pretty much. That's what it is, isn't it? Like, there are some, and that's not to say there are some talented artists out there that are just straight up talented. But I feel like saying to someone that, like, oh, you're so talented detracts from all the hours and practices that they've put in to get to the point that they are now. Like, I don't think it's fair. It doesn't give them credit for the amount of effort and discipline that went into it. Yellow. Welcome to my rant. It's Tuesday rant day where we're gonna rant about everything. I need a clown mask. What do we call it? Clown color for face. Sure. How do we, oh man, I can never find it. Clown mapping? Clown map for... Trying to find a nice... Why is it just giving me clowns? God, I typed in art and now I've got art that... Not upset, but... What is the magic code to Google for the... Face... Coloring... Texturing... Oh. Jesus Christ. Gonna drive me insane. What's the magic words, guys? What do we got? Blah, blah, blah. Yes. Learned anatomy for 1 year free on YouTube. We had a guy trying to boast that he learned anatomy for 1 year all for free on YouTube. And paying to be taught is a waste of money. You know what? If it works for you, it works for you. There's nothing wrong with that. If you're capable of learning everything you can from YouTube tutorials and watching streams and stuff, then that's cool. More power to you. I personally can't do that because I lack self-discipline and because I don't like searching for things and because I hate tutorials. But when I first got into it, I did do tutorials and stuff before I went into getting a mentor. But without the mentor, I still wouldn't know what a UV is. So, you know, I wouldn't recommend it. You need someone to correct you sometimes. Yeah, exactly. Face color map. Thank you. Oh God, Carmen, I love you so much. I really do. You make my life a better place. I appreciate it. Right, we're doing some face texturing. Let's play with it. So, face color map. Should really have a tablet plugged in for this. We're just gonna bash into it and see what happens. What's the worst that can happen, right? 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 Right. Right. Okay, we're gonna start by switching that off for now. So this is gonna be our cloud map. Cloud map. Cloud map. Paint. You can see how precise this is gonna be. Health is fine. Hello, someone did something. I don't know what it was, but I heard it. It went bing boing. Hey, we got a new follower. Yay! Have we still got 665 people over on YouTube? Come on, who wants to be follower number 666? You know you want to be follower 66. What am I doing? I'm painting things. We're gonna paint. So we're gonna switch off everything because we don't need anything. Oh god, is it frozen? Oh god, is it crashing? So we just need color. We need color. We need a face. Lost again. How organized. Face gone. Face. So. I don't know. I go too bright on this one. I feel very awkward doing this with a mouse. This is peak laziness. Could just plug things in, but oh, why is it not working over here? Why? Why? Why?
Hello
For what
there.
reason?
Hello there.
Interesting. Very interesting. All right, who wants to give me a reason why it's not going to work here? Why can't I paint on this guy? Huh. Is it inverted, do you think? What have I done? Let's save before I do anything else. How about we save things? Because I feel like I'm going to crash things in just a... You know what? We're going to go with a fill layer instead. Black mask, paint.
Somebody save me.
Layer, paint. Don't know why it wasn't working. It was just being a dick, I guess. Happens to the best of us. I've got so many windows open on the other side there that I'm not actually sure what you guys are talking about and doing right now. But I'll get involved and then I'll get back to ranting. Don't worry. You thought the rants were finished? They're not finished. There's more. There's so much more. This is the color of her skin from now onwards. Gonna have this color skin. Yellow clown. Red. Clown. Another layer. Black mask. Ooh, clown. Ah! I don't really like giving her like this whole shadowy type thing. I don't like it. Go for it anyway. Also gonna go in a second and fix the tears because it shouldn't have painted over those. I didn't want them to be painted. That in a sec. That's a later problem. But now we're just making a giant ass mess. Yes, we are coloring in her teeth as well. What happens when I have to use a... group. Add a black mask. Boop. Boop. Beautiful. She's so pretty. But now her tears are not actually a part of this whole disaster. So this is going to be clowning around. Get it all the way down to there. Drag this. There. I'm going to switch that off. Like that. Mid color. This is the absolute laziest way to do texturing. Great. Mid color. Shadow color. Light color. Again, we are going to go in and do all of the fancy stuff later. This just getting some base colors in place because otherwise it makes it really difficult. So, let's push this up a bit. Put this below. No, what am I doing? What am I doing? There. Add a filter. Filter going to be blur. It's always a blur. Oh, it's not going to do what I wanted it to do. Fine, we'll add a filter to each one. Why don't I just filter the whole lot in one go? How do I filter the whole lot in one go? Carmen, you always know how to do that. Blur. You can see how precise I'm being with it. Blur. No, look, she's got a face now. Right, now we can drop this back down. I usually leave it at like 13 or something. Depends on how pale she is. Pretty fucking pale, this chick. Pretty fucking pale, let me tell you. This girl has not seen sunlight in a very, very, very long time. Let's do this. Group. Going to be face. Now we can add a black mask there. Would have saved me a lot of time and effort, but never mind. Got a face. So we have the start of what we are going to end up painting on and adding all our details on. It's very lazy, but it works. So what we'll do is, I think we'll add some like uplights and downlights to get some variation in the skin tone as well, but I'm not going to bother doing that right now because I don't like it. What I like doing now is admiring how clever I am. I'm so clever. What did I miss? What's everyone talking about? Drag a blur from the filters category acid thing. What are you trying to tell me? Hey, you're on a 7 stream streak. That sounds dodgy, but yay, thank you very much. I'm glad it's us. Oh, I got loads of questions that I missed. Crap. How do I pronounce that? Is it Axios? Axios art? Axie? How do you want me to say your name? That one's not working. Oh, yeah, I am still having issues with the little pop-ups that are coming up. We'll sort them out later on this week. Thursday, I think. What else is going on? Turning around. Yeah, I'm losing my mind. Turning around sounds about right. Reading. Having you before work? Oh my gosh, hi! Hi! You came to say hi? Thank you! Oh, it's so nice to see you. I miss you. I miss chatting with you. Yay, come and do some art. Come and hang out. We miss you. Drag a blur from the filters category of the asset thing. Oh, yes, okay, I see what you mean. Yeah, that would have been the smarter, better way of doing it. Well, shit. My instructions are not working. Very sad. With the window with materials, the smart material filters thing. I'm assuming you mean down here. Like, where's all the filters? Which one's filters? I don't know. One of these is a filter. I don't know. Whatever. I'm not doing that though. I'm lazy. It can wait. We're fine. We got blurs on things. It's procedural. I can now blur each one individually. So procedural. Very clever of me. Alrighty. What are we doing? Let's make some tears. I think that's what I needed to do on the metal that I didn't do. Anyway, I'll get to that later. That's a later problem. What am I procrastinating about now? I am definitely procrastinating, but I don't know what I'm procrastinating for. Where's my head texture gone? Oh, because I put a thing over the top. Let us add a group. Here. Is she crying? Crying? Aw. Never remember, is translucency meant to be black or white? Oh, it helps if I've applied it to some. Black mask on the... These guys. Now she's crying blood. Perfect. Even more better. How do we change the translucency though? Translucency, why are you not working? Does it only work in render? Oh god, it's only going to work in render. I hate that so much. Because here's why I hate that so much. Because it means that I'm going to have to hit render, and the moment I hit render, my computer's going to explode. It's there? I mean, we don't want it like super translucent, do we? Fuck it. We'll find out what it looks like when we render it again. Black hides, white shows. Yay! In that case, we'll put that much. That much. That much. That much. Do you also had an issue in shoulder? What? No. No. Go to a doctor if you. This is not a medical channel. I cannot help you. I can't help you with medical issues. Go to a doctor. Udokotela, as we say in South Africa. Go to one. Her tears are like a really nasty color. Eh. I'm trying to be lazy. I'm gonna regret this. Not gonna want to do what I wanted to do. No curses. Hello? Hello? I did 8. God, I don't want to have to hand paint all of these. Are we still talking about the clown pass? Huh? Huh? What? Oh, Firestorm Stan is here. Where's Firestorm Stan? I didn't even see Firestorm Stan saying stuff. Oh, there he is. Forget which color does what. Oh, yeah. The black and white. Yeah, I don't know either. I just switch them out until something happens. I really need to plug in a tablet for this. I really don't want to have to do this. It's going to be a fucking disaster. Yeah. I need to plug in a tablet. But to do that, everything's going to burst into flames. Color. It needs to be more purpley. Oh, fuck. Stupid. Pretty sure the flowers are not symmetrical. I can't remember. Try something else. I don't know what just happened, but I heard a beep. Thank you very much for whatever just happened, I guess. Ah, it's a follower. You belong to me now. Now you are a follower. Firestorm Studios. Congratulations. I think I'm overthinking this. I know I'm overthinking this. Go back. I can never remember. Is it pass through or is it multiplies? Well, multiplies all right because we're getting that nice like If you do multiply, we get that. Then what we need to drop to a much less saturated color. That might be the better option. Look right. Moreish, more. Oh, the decisions. Ah! Ah, genius maneuver on my behalf. Truly wonderful. Now we can just paint all those. Which sounds tedious, but honestly, it's nowhere near as tedious as it was making the fucking things. Next time I make a character, we're going to make her a swimsuit model with no hair. And that's it. And then loads of people will follow me because I'll make her have like massive boobs or something. You can all say thank you. The right sort of color. I'm not sold on it. I don't know if I like it. Divide. No, it's not divide. Replace. Overlay. Aha! Overlay is nice. Maybe overlay is a better option. Let's change this. So much of my process is just me like choosing colors. Kind of works. There's a cat here. Robin, what's it? Ah, thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, cat. Okay. I think that's sort of doable. Hi. Don't just... Everyone hold on, my cat. Incredibly needy. It's really cold today. I'm really miserable. Come sit. There we go. Hi, Robin. Good cat. Gotta convince her that she wants. Now you're standing in front of my screen and I can't see anything. Of a good or of a bad cat. Now how much of this I can do without a without the tools that I actually need. Yeah, let's stay with cloth. Let's go to dress. Add another fill layer and don't need a black mask on that. This. The flowers as well. I want to check the roughness. I want like a light sheet. Hello. One thing I hate about Paint is the painting feeling is so much worse in Photoshop or Blender. And I can't even draw with a soft brush outside of the mesh. Do you have any tips or workflow to share? No, I feel your pain. I got nothing to help you there. um, I don't know. Not really. Like, I don't use Photoshop or Blender, so I have no idea what they feel like. I can't even draw with a soft brush from outside the mesh. Oh, you mean like painting into it? Oh. But then if you prefer working in Photoshop, why not just take your mesh? Like you can literally lay your base colors out here and then take it into Photoshop and then you can carry on in Photoshop. Could just do that. What else? Did you import the brush polypaint to Substance Painter? I did not. I didn't think to do that. So no, I didn't. I don't usually polypaint my stuff, so I bypass that maneuver. At least we share the paint together. I think we all do. We all do. All right. Okay. What was I doing? What was I actually trying to do? Doing this with a mouse today. I'm stubborn. Because I'm too stubborn to go and change things. A lighter. We could go for something like bright, terrifying, but I think she's more of like there-ish. So first, like you guys suck gradient, kind of like feathering the edge of the mesh. Yeah, no, because you can't. Yeah, it won't let you. Incidentally, you know where you can do that? Marmoset. I think you can do that in Marmoset. I will get back to you on it, but I'm pretty sure Marmoset allows you to paint like. Might be an option. All right, we're gonna try and do this with the mouse. Why? Because I don't want to have to plug in a tablet. And because if I plug in a tablet, the stream's gonna pop all over the place and everything. You'll end up with like a whole black screen. Actually, I tell you what, I'm gonna put you all on break. We're all on break, and I'm gonna plug in my tablet quickly, set up. And then that way we can like do this a whole lot faster. Doing this with the mouse is gonna be the fucking death of me. Oh, yeah, okay, we're not. All right, everyone. Give me 2 secs. I'll be right back. I just need to switch over some hardware. We don't have any sponsors for our hardware. But if you want to sponsor me for hardware, please let me know. All right. I'm back. Ish. Hold on. I've got a cat that's driving me insane at the moment. And I need to switch on the display capture. One sec. There you go. We're back. We're back. Woohoo. My cat is overly cuddly today, which is adorable, and I love her. But it's also very infuriating. Good times, good times. Anyway, what did I miss? Chat. I lost the chat doc. Oh god, I lost the chat doc. Yeah, if anyone wants to sponsor me, go ahead. Hit me up. I'm open for sponsorship. It would be nice. Here, so I can actually see what's happening in chat. So I've been let's see, what do we got? Is he talking about what people are using? Hey, Peter's here. Hello. You ready for Friday? We're gonna be in our best behaviors. Also, I'm bringing a friend of mine with, and possibly my husband. But they're pretty harmless. I will be at Guildford Games Festival this Friday with the amazing Peter Ocampo. Myself and Peter will be representing Firestorm Studio, as well as walking around with my incredible husband, who is just really nice and he's really sweet. And also one of my amazing friends, Waylon Jacobs, who is a star on the West End, starring in things like Hamilton, The Lion King, Hadestown, and some other things. Boop. Yeah, boop. Let's see. All the affiliates. Yeah, let's go. I use an XP pen. I've been using the XP pen for about 5 years now. It's just a little one. Like, I don't have like the greatest setup. I have a very basic setup. It's very simple, but it does the job, and that's all that I really need. Now, one of my biggest problems that I have when I'm doing this sort of stuff is that I can never remember how to move around using a pen when I am in this software. It takes me like a few seconds to could go horribly wrong, but let's play coloring in and pretend that it's work. Today's job, coloring in all of the pretty little flowers. I'm sure there's a generator I could use that would do this for me, like pick it up using... Wait, maybe I could use the normal map. Can I use a normal map for this? Carmen, can I use a normal map for this? That work? I feel like that would work. I feel like if I just plugged in a normal map here, checked where fake had happened, that entire coloring in thing. Need to learn rigging both characters, creatures. Anyone Firestorm that can help you with mentoring? Actually, yeah, we have an incredible rigger that is available for mentoring and teaching. So if you are interested in that, let me know. He does characters, but he's a massive horror nerd. So yeah, we can definitely get you up with a mentor for that. Just a shout out that Firestorm Studio does do mentoring. If you are interested, send me DM on Discord. So you can find me on Discord and send me a DM there and we can chat about it. Or go on to www.firestormstudio3d.com. Go to our contact us page and send me an email. And then we'll be able to set you up. All of our mentoring sessions are set up so that you are matched to the person that is most suitable for your needs, your skill levels, and your software usage. We have someone for pretty much every kind of software you can imagine, whether you want to learn 2D work, 3D work, Unreal, VFX, any of those things, like environment art, character art, realistic, stylized. We have people that are available. We tailor your course according to your needs, so it's no one-size-fits-all tutorial-based course. It will be done according to what you want to be learning. It is very much one-to-one, and it will be based around your schedule, your budget, and all the rest of it. So if you are interested, let me. We've had some great success with students recently. We've had some really good ones that have done some really, really good work. So definitely hit me up if you're happy to help you out. We have rigging, we have compositing, we have everything. Our little team is very equipped. We are, because Firestorm is fully equipped to be an outsourcing studio, so we have people for like every aspect of the pipeline, for films, for games, and all the rest of it. If you want animation, we've got incredible animators as well. And obviously I'm available. How to, I don't know. I always feel weird. I always put everyone else first because my team is so incredible. The Firestorm team, everyone on there is just absolutely incredible. So I always feel a bit weird where I'm like, yeah, and I'm there too. Like if you want someone to be a nerd with, I'll teach you how to play Cult of the Lamb. I'll teach you how to play Diablo. You want a mentor for Diablo, let me know. If you want a mentor for Final Fantasy 14, we also have someone for that. See what we got. Yeah, concept artists. We have some of the best concept artists in the world, to be honest. Like, we have Peter Ocampo. It doesn't get much better than that. We have Peter Ocampo, who is available for doing mentoring. If you want to learn how to make some creepy ass monsters, that's going to be the one that you want. Yeah. Amazing. He's an excellent mentor. He is all of those things that I was ranting about earlier. The ranting about people that only tell you you've done good and not telling you when you've screwed up. He's not one of those people. He will let you know what's good about your work. He'll let you know what's bad about your work, and he'll make sure that he guides and teaches. If you're looking for a decent mentor, a good mentor, someone who gives a shit about your outcomes. We've got incredible people. Firestorm Studios, we're really lucky. Like I'm forever grateful and blessed with the people that have gotten involved with the studio and have put their faith in what I'm doing with it. Very, very, very grateful. Yeah, if you see someone streaming and you want to learn from them, they're probably available. Well, and then yeah, send me a DM in Discord or whatever. Or if you can't find me in Discord, just send a general help me message. Find you. Don't worry. On that note, don't forget to go and like, subscribe, follow, and do all those other good things. By doing that, you get our numbers boosted. The more boosted our numbers are, the better my life is, because my entire life is based around what my numbers are like. And also you help to pay the bills, which is nice. So go and do all of those things, interact with our posts, share them with your friends, share them with your mom. Tell your mom that she's to follow us. I love your mom. My favorite fan. And yeah, make sure that you are keeping in touch with us. Hang out on Discord with us. We are a nice, active, little wholesome community of artists and nerds that spend time together pretty much every day chatting, which is awesome. We help each other through different problems. We troubleshoot. We find good deals and share them with each other. And also you'll be the first people to find out about what the fuck I'm doing with the studio. So come and hang out on Discord. You can find links for that down below. What have I got? Hola. Hola. ¿Cómo estás? Buenos días. How's everyone? Yeah, good. 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 We all have that favorite spot we bring our work to the screen. Yeah. Yeah, I understand that as well. I have the same. I have that same. Yeah, come on in, guys. We are a nice, friendly of nerds. Very pleased with how things are panning out. I didn't expect it to grow so quickly, and I didn't expect it to grow so well, and I'm very much blown away by the level of support that we've had from all the people and people that are watching and subscribing and following and liking and chatting and all. Nice. Nice. You guys are nice. You're nice. Oh yeah. So while I'm doing it, bar nice. Think for yourself, I hate everyone. Oh my god. This is not the vibe that we are taking with us. We are taking positive vibes. When we are in front of people, we are positive, remember? We only bitch about everyone behind the backs. Oh look, there's a whole gap over there. So many fixes that I need to... So what I'm planning on doing is that bake that crashed earlier that fixed a lot of these little issues. I'm going to finish that bake off of stream so that it doesn't crash again. And then I'm going to save all of this as a paint layer. All of these layers is just going to go into one little smart material. I'm going to blap that onto the tile and call it a day and then carry on painting. And I'm hoping that my plan's going to work, but I don't guarantee it because nothing in life is guaranteed apart from taxes, which, trust me, taxes... So normally when I do textures, my characters are very Overwatchy, very stylized, very bold hero characters. And I kind of feel like this one is going to be more in the grayscale, kind of unsaturated, understated tones, with like a lot of roughness applied to it. He doesn't get cool sparkles. Oh yeah, the It's a Me literally means Super Mario. I mean, we're talking about a place that had all the Pokemon say their names, so it makes sense that Super Mario says Super Mario. I have a little cat trying to peer at my computer from my lap and it's... Hey, you cute. Know why I'm still streaming. She says it's ending the stream time. Go and cuddle. And no cat. If I want to cuddle, I need to... Where's that guy that said that I talk too much on stream? Where is he when I'm not talking? Been really nice getting to actually do some art this week. The first week in a long time that I've just been focusing on working on projects and getting some studio stuff done in the background, obviously. Majority of my time's been spent working on art. Makes a nice change. Better than making spreadsheets. Balance of talking and working. Normally it's just a whole lot of talking rubbish. Yes, Cat. I'm sorry for interrupting you. Thing is, normally when I'm busy talking, it's because I'm trying to think through what the fuck I'm doing without showing people that I'm trying to think through what the fuck I'm doing. Or if it's when I like need a break, then I'll sit and talk rubbish. But I also like talking. I like talking to everyone. I like hearing people's ideas and opinions. Rest of it, like if I wanted to just record work and post that, I could do that. But I do streaming. I like the interactive element of it. Yeah? If you want someone to just like show you the workflow and not talk, watch a tutorial. Ah. Eh. Eh. We're nearly done. Well, we're nearly done on this part. Sort of. Just it all. I think we might do like a little translucency. Ethereal. Girly. Girl. Say it, girl. But in good news, myself and the Firestorm team, some of the Firestorm team, are actually going to be rigging and animate character. This is the other reason that I'm suddenly working really quickly on it. So she's going to get rigged and arted. Quite cool. And then when she is unamarted, we'll have to show her off. Her doing marionette. I'm sure is not fun. Well, not for her, but it will be for me. It'll be nice. I'm excited. It'll be the first time one of my personal projects is really going through the whole pipeline. The Tokoloj got rendered with background animation. It wasn't rigged to actually move. It'll be nice to have something life to it. Got an incredible animator that's going to be working on it. Are you trying to achieve a hand-painted look? Not at the moment. At the moment, I'm just trying to get base colors in. Eventually, we'll do something like a hand-painted look. It's not going to be the arcane look, though. Mostly because I love the arcane look. It looks beautiful. It's really nice. It's done to death, though. I'm bored with it. So I'll do something... It'll be hand-painted-ish. But, I mean, it's mostly going to be PBR workflow with a bit of hand painting. Ugh, it feels so weird trying to maneuver. But yeah, for today, all we're doing, well, for now, all I'm doing is slapping some base colors into place. And then we'll worry about everything else on Thursday. It's gonna take a while. Like we're gonna do this over a course of probably about 2 weeks. Getting all the different textures in place, and then we are also going to have a look at Marmoset Toolbag 5 texturing. So we're gonna give that a crack. I've never used it before for texturing. I am nervous, but we're gonna take a stab at it and see what it does and see what we can get out of it. I've seen some good stuff. It looks very user-friendly. It looks really nice. Dive into it and see what we can produce. And we'll do a side-by-side comparison, decide which one works better, which one we prefer. So yeah, stick around. We're going to be texturing for a while on this stream. Mostly because I am sculpting over on ZBrush Live for a whole new character, and I don't want to pick up another sculpt at the same time. So we'll do texturing and stuff instead on this channel. Which reminds me, don't forget to check me out tomorrow at 2 p.m. UTC over on ZBrush Live, where I will be streaming on behalf of Max on ZBrush and bringing you all of the new and exciting sculpty things that they have available. So yeah, come check it out. I've got a whole new character that I'm working on. It's fun. We'll see how far I get with it, if I get anywhere with it. And we'll, yeah, get to play with all of the different bits and pieces there. And then I will be back here on Thursday. Thursday is my Firestorm streaming day. Well, Tuesdays and Thursdays. So if you are interested and if you're enjoying this, come and check me out on Thursday as well, where we'll be continuing working on this process. We're going to carry on working in Substance Painter to begin with before switching over. It'll be fun, I think. I need to give her makeup. It's freaking me out. Why'd I add a filter? I just want to get it to like a state which doesn't look like trash, and then we're gonna carry on with our lives for today. Bye. Bye. I have to do something about the mouth bag. I forgot she had a mouth bag. Alrighty. I think that's a relatively safe spot to kind of pause for today. So I'm going to pick this back up on Thursday. I'm going to take a break now because it's been a long day. And yeah, we'll catch you on Thursday. Thank you so much, everybody who came to hang around. Hey, we got 666 people on YouTube. Thank you to subscriber number 666. That's very cool. All right. Another awesome stream. Yeah, you're awesome. You guys are awesome. Have you seen A Night of the Seven Kingdoms yet? No, I haven't. Don't spoil it. Don't spoil it. I want to watch it. I don't think all of it's out yet. I want to binge watch all of it. So no, I haven't seen it yet. Yeah. All right, guys. You are all amazing. Thank you so much for everything. As per usual, clicky, clicky, clicky links. And don't forget to be good. Be good to yourself. Be good to other people. And go and touch some fucking grass. Bye, guys.